stream than what I scheduled. But now I can't see the chat, so I have no idea what's going on. Isn't that something? Give me 1 second here, fellas. I'm trying to get this thing figured out. I don't know what's happening, but I can't see the chat. Did that do it? No. I don't think that did it. Pause alert, queue, skip alert. No, you aren't it. I'm echoing. Let me hear myself. Alright, I can fix that. I know the problem for that one, I think. Maybe not. I swear I haven't been drinking yet, I swear. Alright, well, let's do this while we're waiting for the chat to pop up. Okay, mic. I don't need my desktop audio on. See, there goes that. That sounds a little bit better, right? Okay, you can go away, though. I still can't see the chat on my thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Please go away. Okay, so I sound better. I have to flip back to YouTube for this. This is going to be very, very crappy. I don't know what happened to it. Let me try this right quick. I'm gonna do something here. Boom. Nope, it did not do anything. Let me try this right quick. I'm gonna do something here. Boom. Nope, it did not do anything. I don't understand how I got this down here. This is so unprofessional. This is ridiculous. I'm just hitting buttons now. Oh, no. I don't know where it went. Well, let's get back to the one, since I'm messing with it. Let's get back here. I guess when in doubt, what you have to do is Google it. Streamlabs. Okay, I guess that's a different way of doing it. But until I can figure out how to get it the way I want it to, I guess it's going to have to do. It's not how I wanted it. I know this is really entertaining for you guys, but I'm so sorry, bro. I do apologize. I'm trying to get it straight. But I don't know why all this stuff popped up. I'm not sure what happened. But it started a different stream. And it messed everything up. So I guess I'm going to have to multitask here. And look at the chat on my phone. For right now, I guess. Let me test this out. Okay, so it does pop up there. It is very small though. Let me try to see if I can't make that bigger. That's what she said. That's as big as I can make it. It looks like. Oh, I lied. Okay. So I've seen a lot of you guys asking for the Andre Drummond trade rumor stuff. I seen it. From what I understand, we were offered a first round draft pick and several expiring contracts or something like that. I'm not for trading Andre Drummond, but I am not against it. No, there is nobody on this team outside of Sekou or Luke Kennard that I really deem untouchable. So anyone on this team is up for grabs. Um, and I think the slow start from the Pistons is adding fuel to the fire. I told you guys to get off to a slow start that a lot of these trade rumors would be kind of everywhere. And it's going to start. And then until the Pistons start winning, you know, I don't think a lot of that's going to change. They said that the Hornets were after Andre for probably about a year now or so. The market for Andre is out there. There is a huge demand for Andre. Huge. Tons of teams would want him, especially in the East, because he is, 26, 25, something around that ballpark. Best rebounder in the league. Can do a lot of different things for us. So maybe Charlotte's willing to pay. Who knows? As far as the shot game, what is happening tonight, I did not realize that the Pistons were averaging almost 17 turnovers a game. You guys see it there in the background. That is what I'm going to be drinking tonight. I called it apple juice. This is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure how many shots that is in a bottle. I don't know. It's going to be a lot. I immediately regret this, but I'm not backing out. I'm not backing out. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be a fun night. For all the kids watching, do not try this at home. I seriously do not recommend it. This is really stupid. I'm not sure why I did it, but I feel like it's necessary. I feel like if I keep going down this path of watching the Lions and the Pistons lose, I'm going to be an alcoholic anyway. So why not get paid to do it on camera? That's my thoughts about it. Not probably the smartest move I've ever done in my life, but hey, it's not the dumbest. Hey, I appreciate you coming out from Europe, man. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get. I know you guys are gonna be here supporting me because this sounds fun, but it is not. Because guess what, fellas? Tomorrow, 1 p.m. which is probably going to be a rough one for me. Hopefully, the fellas in the DSA can carry it, but we are still going live for Above the Rim, and it's not very professional of me. Hopefully, I don't have a super bad hangover because some of you are coming on the show, or at least I am going to invite you on the show. Rather, you guys come on, I can't control, but I am giving you some of you the platform to come on the show. So it's going to be fun to have some of you guys on the show, and I apologize if I'm not up for it tomorrow. It's going to be bad, but man, I'm so amazed by how many of you guys want to come on Above the Rim. It's really mind blowing. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I know a lot more of you guys are going to want to come up after you see some of your friends or some of your favorite people in the comment section coming on. So it's going to be awesome for more people to come on. If you guys do want to come on, all you have to do is hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram or Twitter. You don't have to hit me up on both. Whatever you guys have, hit me up there, and that's how I can send you guys the link to join on. The platform that we do use, as of right now, they do add updates to it all the time, only allows 6 people to come on. So on average, there's going to be me, JMO, Nomis, Big Take, CA3. That's already 5 people right there. So, I mean, if you guys do not come on tomorrow, don't worry about it. I'm going to get you guys on here sooner or later. There's just a big waiting list right now. I have probably somewhere between 5 to 7 people already who want to come on right away. I can't put them all on at one time with the DSA. And it is the DSA show, so the DSA people do have first dibs on it. It's just the way it works. But it's nothing against you guys. You guys are going to have your time. It's going to be fun. So just stay patient with us if you guys aren't on it next, I guess, to tomorrow or next week or the week after that. We will get everyone who wants to be on. Trust me. Okay? Just gotta be patient. Some days, people have to work. So I mean, there'll be less DSA members on. Some night we only might have 3 or 4. So I mean, some of you guys might just have to come on then and have more of you on. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to have some of you guys on. I am going to go ahead. What time is it? It's 7:02. Tip off should be in about 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pour the first shot, so that way you guys know I'm legit. I'm not backing out. There's no water in this. A lot of you and a lot of family members told me to put some water into this to make it lighter. But I am no pansy. I am no pansy. This is grade A liquor. No water, nothing. I got a lot more of it. I mean, where's the camera at? There's a lot more of it. We're roughly looking at about 17 of these boys. Okay, this is a shorter shot glass because once I seen we were averaging 17 turnovers, I said, "Oh no, I made a big mistake." So buckle in. I got some Drew Weisers in the fridge. If we run out of Jack Daniels, I got some Drew Weisers in the fridge. We'll have to switch it to beer because usually I drink beer during the game. So it's gonna be. Just pray for me, man. I'm gonna need it. What's going on, Dr. Fu? See you in the chat. DMAP Zoom, how's it going? James Willis, man, how you doing? Easy45, how you doing? Man, I always pronounce your name wrong, man. Don't judge me, man. I always see you out here, but LK Productions, did I pronounce that right? Put the abbreviation of how to do your name in there, dude. I'm terrible with names, nothing personal, but you guys are some of the OGs. I see James Willis, I already got you. Got the guy from Europe. And that's pretty much everybody that I see. So I got Dwayne Boatwright. We got Michael. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Michael T. We got Cole Carson. We got Rich 4076. We got Joey. We got Noshi. We got a whole bunch of people in here, man. Oh, I pronounced it right? You're kidding me. That's almost worth a shot. That is almost, man, that is almost worth a shot. But I'm saving those for the game. Yeah, I am definitely going to be drunk. That's an understatement. I might be pretty stupid. But, hey, I got a little bit of liquid courage going later tonight. So, whew. I mean, that's what the alcohol is here for, man. That's Lee, man. This is what the alcohol. This is why I'm doing it. I'm making the best out of a bad situation. I'm making the Pistons losing entertaining. So, like I said, man, grab your popcorn, sit back, and relax, man. Princess Bree, I don't know if the Pistons are going to trade him. They are going to get a lot of offers now in between the deadline. So we'll have to see if they do not trade him at the deadline. It is still possible for the Pistons to trade him. And how you're going to be like, how, Drew? He's a free agent. He could sign and trade and all kinds of stuff. It's not very likely, but it's still something. And I think what the Pistons are going to have to do, you're either going to have to re-sign him before the deadline, which he is not going to do. He is wanting to go out here and talk to teams at the very least to see what his market is, or you're going to take some trade offers. And you're going to hear a lot of crazy rumors about him right now. So don't take it all serious. A lot of it is just teams calling and getting information out there. So we'll see. The Pistons need to win today, man. They can't take too many more losses right now. I have not heard if Blake's playing tonight. Will I take 17 shots, turn off the TV? We'll see. So it's just LK Productions. Okay, that makes sense. And we're going to be talking about Luka Magic tomorrow, man. For those of you guys who do not know, I am a huge Dallas Maverick fan outside the Pistons. They are my second team. You know, I grew up watching Dirk and just kind of naturally grew to that team. I loved the 2011 team with Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd's one of my favorite point guards in the league, or at the time was. So, I mean, that team had a lot of great players. I just naturally grew to it. So I always kind of root for Dallas. You know, I don't follow them as much as I do the Pistons, but I'm liking Luka, man. Luka's nice. The Pistons need young talent and draft picks for Andre. I mean, Andre was a lottery pick. You know, he is a top three, top five center in the league, somewhere around that ballpark. It's different than who you ask. But I mean, the guy can average 20 any given night. You know, KD said that he could go out here and average 20 for a whole season if he put his mind to it, and he's absolutely right. You know, that could be his Russell Westbrook trait. You know, how Westbrook averaged a triple double and everyone kind of turned a blind eye to it. That could be Dre with 20 games. So, I mean, the talent's there for him. So, I mean, you want to get a first at the very least, and then young talent. I believe Bruce is starting at point tonight. We play the Bucks tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. There is a reason I'm doing this shot game today and not tomorrow. Hey, Big Take, man, I appreciate that. I'm going to need every luck I can get. Every luck I can get. I don't know if that makes sense. Yep, that's the plan, man. What's going on, Nomus? Hey, good luck to you on FanDuel, man. You got a pretty good lineup right there. Langston's been hot pretty late. Is MSU still ranked number one? They can't be since they got beat opening night. I don't really watch too much college basketball until March Madness. I'm not going to say must wins tomorrow because all season I said that Milwaukee is the one team that I fear, which probably now will go out there and beat Milwaukee. But Milwaukee is a killer matchup for us. I do not expect us to win tomorrow. So I mean, the Pistons, you know, don't want to roll over for the Bucks, but you got to put a lot more into this game and win this game. Is Galloway starting at the five? No, or not the five? Yikes! I meant the three. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit when the game starts, so you guys can kind of hear it. Yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm not doing it tomorrow, man. That I would have been dead tomorrow. Hey, Blake's still out there, man. All right, starting lineup. We got Bruce, Luke, Langston. I do not like Langston at the three. Blake and Dre. It's not a good starting lineup. Langston should not be playing the three ball. Guys, game's about to start, man. I'm not ready for this, to be honest with you. They did not call up Sekou. It's disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. I still wish I could see the chat the way I wanted it to. I don't know what happened to it. I'm going to have to figure this out for next time. I got something else in the way. I wonder if I can right-click it. I don't want to mess it up now that the game's starting. I made the best out of a bad situation. Once these drinks start flowing, I'm probably not going to look too much at the comments, just to be honest with you. But game's starting, so let's go ahead and give it some volume. Don't want it too loud for copyrights. And I'm going to try my best to mute it on commercials, so that way if there's some copyright songs, at this point I don't really care, because it's probably going to get demonetized for alcohol use anyway. The Pistons will get it turned around. Again, I never had big expectations for this team. You know, you can say it exceeds a high expectation, but it's really not. You know, I had them being the 6th seed and at least winning 2 games in the playoffs. Right now, they're not going to meet that quota, but I mean, we've only played 14 games. I'm not really panicking yet. Has it been frustrating? Yes. That's the plan, man. That's the plan. The game's about to start. I got the first one ready to go. I got a feeling we're about to turn it over right off the rip. And, of course, we get the ball. Pray for me, boys and girls. I need it. I don't know how long it takes for the scoreboard to get caught up. And there it goes. That one doesn't count because Andre saved it. That one doesn't count. It's not a turnover. God. He hits the deck. 2 teammates, not just one. Oh no, I'm not checking it out. I'm not checking it out. No, don't get it twisted. I'm just specifying what's a turnover and what's not a turnover. I'm hoping to get to at least between the 10 and 8 minute mark before I have to take a shot. That is my goal for this. Man, dude, Blake can't even stand up right now. What is going on? Well, there's one turnover. This is how we're starting it out, ladies and gentlemen. 1 turnover from Andre Drummond. 1 shot for Detroit Drew. Down the hatch. Here's to everyone in the chat, man. If you guys have not already, please hit that like button. I need it. He is not an easy guy. This will be man. A problem for whomever's checking him off. We got 1. That time he got a little contact and was able to hit a 3-point play. The thing in this league, George, those players, you might be able to guard them for a while, but if they as time goes on and they're dribbling, they're going to. Well, let's get number 2 ready, because Young is among the best at that. You can see it in the background over there, that Jack Daniels apple. Okay, I'm not gonna pour them all that big because I gotta. Whew. This is why I get paid the medium bucks, man. Hey, I'm fine with bad shots. Let's take some bad shots so that way I don't have to keep drinking. I wish every time Atlanta turned the ball over, I could give the shot back, but I can't. Okay, Bruce, that's what I want to see from Bruce. Attack the rim. Nice move by Brown to get the Pistons on the scoreboard and also give them a chance to get back and set up defensively. 5-2 Hawks. Parker dribble hands to Bembry. The corner to Young. Parker. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but that worked for him. Damian Jones. Will stay out on the limit a lot to draw Andre away from the basket. Hey, man, I got to do what I got to do for the peeps, man. If I get 2 turned, I get 2 turned. But I made the commitment to doing this. and I'm here to doing this. Pistons fall down 9-2 pretty quick. This has been a thing for the Pistons since Stan Van Gundy, to be honest with you. I don't know why we start games so slow. Now that we're on commercial, let's mute it so we don't get copyrighted for that, at least. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the Pistons that get off to slow starts. Watch, once Derrick Rose comes into the game, I can still taste it. Once Derrick Rose comes into the game, a lot of it's going to be different. We're going to have a lot more flow, energy, all that good stuff to it. Man, why do I got two different things for my audio? Am I echoing? I got two different mics up here with different volumes. Am I echoing? Can you guys tell me in the comments if I'm echoing? I don't know. No, it sounds good. Okay. For some reason, it sounded like off my laptop I was echoing. All right, cool. Cool. Appreciate you, fellas. I'm trying to get this production halfway right. I was turning it up, my volume up, because I added some different notifications. Just one so far, I swear. Um, there's supposed to be an alert for every time someone subs. It went off right before air, but I only have one alert for that. So I don't know if you guys send a super chat if it comes up, because it's supposed to be the super chat one, but for some reason every time someone subbed it popped up. Which I like the super chat one. I don't want that one to go anywhere. So hopefully it doesn't. Oh, by the way, quick shout out to my brother. My brother's at the game. He got tickets for his birthday from his girlfriend. So shout out to them too. They are there at the game. I almost went to this game too before they bought it. Hey man, I appreciate that, man. I wish I could super chat you for that one. Game's back, so we're gonna go ahead and boom, give it some volume. The shot's just staring at me, man. I'm being taunted by this. I don't know why this idea popped in my head. I really don't. Yeah, he's got the plug. Everybody except the current guys are Hall of Famers. Exactly. Easy Hall of Famers. Yeah, no brainer. Charlotte's not the only team that wants him. That's just the report that came out. They've been lowballing some offers. Hey, I'm gonna be safe the best I can. I'm not driving anywhere. Just I guess I have to be the good guy Drew here. If you guys do drink, don't drive. Stay at home or call an Uber or call a friend to come take you. Don't let the drunk guy drive you. Don't drive drunk. Be safe if you guys do this. I do not recommend doing this. I really don't. It's too early to call it, man. It's too early to call if we're going to win or lose. Right now, we look a little bit sluggish, so we'll see. 1 for 5 with 3 turnovers. I do not like Langston at the 3. Another Piston turnover. Dembry on the run, lays it up, lays it in. Well, here's number 2 again from Andre. Here's to the chat, man. Exchanges hands, and that is hard to get back in defense as we're seeing. Pistons go to Gray against Jones. Andre with a hook, and he hits it. Good, solid post move there from Andre. Determined. And you knew he was going to get off a high percentage shot. It's going to be a long night. Hasn't even been quite 4 minutes into the game yet. We're already at 2. I don't like the small ball lineup. Not with Langston. Here's one of my problems I haven't talked about. And I've meant to talk about this in videos, but I don't know if you guys understand what I do when I do a video, I don't plan stuff out. I kind of have ideas in my head, and I kind of try to touch upon them, But like when I'm thinking before I go live or talk about something, I don't have like a script or anything. And I've been meaning to talk about this. It seems like every time Dwayne Casey gets a player hot off the bench, he puts him in the starting lineup and it ruins it. As Langston hit a three, but Luke Kennard played well off the bench last year. They put him in the starting lineup, just not the same player. They did it with Luke this year. It took him a minute to get his rhythm, but eventually it worked out. They did it with Derrick Rose, and now they're doing it with Langston. For some reason, man, it doesn't work, and I don't understand. I really don't. If that makes sense. Hey, no, I appreciate you for sharing that one on Twitter, man. No, don't. Oh, there goes the mic. This is the worst drinking game I've ever invented. I'm sorry, liver. There's three. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing this at the bar because that bar tab would be pretty expensive. Let's get shot number 4 already. You notice how I'm pouring them smaller and smaller, man. Yes, I did. My strategy going into this was get something with a lot of carbs. So I got pizza, and part of the reason I got pizza. Well, hold on. Does an airball count as a turnover? Yeah, put that one down there because I don't know if that one counts or not. But I got pizza. I ate pizza before, and then I'm probably gonna eat pizza afterwards. But I need you guys to let me know. Does an airball count as a turnover? Because Dre just airballed. I don't know. Does that count? I need to know. I need to know pretty quick. Chinese food is good. I like Chinese. All right. All right. Cool. 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 That was a close call. Close call. We dodged a bullet. Just wanted to double check. I've never been so happy for a Piston to airball before. I don't know why I've done this to myself. I'm fine with Dre taking a 3, but it is not our number one option. It's not even 7:30. How many shots have we done? 3. I do love you guys, man. I would not punish myself if I didn't. All right, come on, Luke. You got to hit that. All right, let's go, boys. Let's go. This is what we need from Bruce Brown, man. Bruce Brown needs to be this point guard who is attacking the basket. When Bruce is attacking, we're much better because he can't shoot. So it makes no sense for Bruce to stand around. When he's pushing it and running a transition, that's what we need from him, man. Man, these burps taste nothing like apple. I do not have to work tomorrow. Well, not true. I kind of do. I have to do above the rim tomorrow, Dr. Fu, but I do not have to work tomorrow. Bruce is still young, man. I mean, there's so much pressure on Bruce. Bruce. God, I'm already slurring my words. This is going to be a long night, man. Long night. But Bruce is a second-round draft pick who was put in the starting lineup, man. You got to give him time. He can't shoot yet. He's going to be a good player. Just give him time. They're pretty similar. I do like the Jack a little bit better. The Jack's a little bit more smooth. I'm not drunk yet, no. I'm not a lightweight. I can feel it in my stomach, but I'm not drunk yet, no. I may not be the best YouTuber, but I can outdrink 90% of them. And that's fact. Yeah. I mean, I want to see Kyrie play, to be honest with you. I really do. Oh, yeah, man. This ain't my first time getting freaked up. I'm just glad I didn't choose Fireball, because that was another option. Although I'm not sure what the alcohol content in Fireball is compared to this. Hey, you know what, DSA members? I see Big Take Gnome talking trash. We can go ahead. We can have a drink off for Above the Rim if you want to. Not tomorrow, because I'm going to be recouping. But we can have a drink off. I'm not talking Bud Lights either, man. We got to drink that big boy stuff. To be able to put you safely back in your home matters to us. People matter. People count. At Belfort, we're restoring more. I'm down, man. I am down. Time for our genius moment, brought to you by Legal Genius. Jack. Now, what's going to happen? Blake's going to come over here. He'll get the basketball. Meanwhile, I think Nomus wants some of that Henny, though. I know J-Mo wants the Henny. No, Seku's still down in the G League. They just contemplated bringing him up. They never did. They talked about it. So they said. I think it would have depended if Blake was going to play or not. Hey, man, if you guys want to see the DSA members do a drink off, we can make it happen. You want my picture bigger? Let's see if I can do that a little bit. Oh, see, I made it smaller. Here, why don't I move that a little bit? We can't have CA3 do it, though. CA3 would not be included in the drink off. He is the young blood of the group. Come on, Drake. God, you gotta get the rebound, man. Dre, man, I said I don't have a problem with you bringing the ball up, but in this case, stop. Just for tonight. No, we've had a pretty long drought here without a shot. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I did bring some water so that way I don't get dehydrated. So I thought of everything. You know what, man? On your cruise, go out there and enjoy your cruise. You don't have to watch the Pistons or the Lions. Go out there and enjoy your vacation. And if enjoying your vacation is watching the Pistons or the Lions, do so. There we go. We just took the lead, man. Micro Mike, man, how's it going? We're on shot number 4, I think. We're on pace for 20 shots. That's a lot. That's a lot of shots. Yeah, Blake is hurt. I don't know if we rushed him back or if we re-aggravated his leg or something, but he does not look right. I mean, I'm already lit. Wait, the Pistons have 5 turnovers? Did I miss one? Did I do 5? No, man. Where's my shot counter? Because it just said the Pistons have 5 turnovers. That can't be right. Do we got 5 turnovers? Do I have to do another? Did I miss one? Do I have to do a shot?
And a push-off call on the rebound attempt by Bruno Fernando.
Well, you guys said it didn't count.
15-0. The last three.
All right. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to settle this for me because I don't know what that 5th turnover was. Do I do it? Yay or nay? Because I don't remember seeing a turnover.
It's the first free throw to fall. 3:18 to play in the first. Pistons now lead 23-17. Live stream Piston games anywhere with the Fox Sports Go home lap. Download the app on your mobile device.
Come on, Furbush Mike. You don't have to be that guy.
With you everywhere. Fox Sports Go and live streaming.
All right, so it looks like majority votes say nay. All right, cool. You guys are pretty nice. I appreciate you guys. 4 shots for 1 quarter is ridiculous. I didn't realize this was going to be so much. So I probably would have done something else. You know, I thought about what's it called? Is it the Blazing Wings? I thought about eating a blazing wing every time we turn the ball over, which is something I might do still. But I was thinking I didn't want to overdo that because if you guys remember, which a lot of you are new to this channel since then, me and my brother every year come on and do our 1 through 8 predictions for both the East and the West. Well, this year we decided that the loser who gets the most wrong is going to eat the hottest wings from B-Dubs. I was going to do that for turnovers. I still might, but I don't want to overdo it because that did come first. I don't want to steal ideas, but I might do something like that. I might do something like eat a taco every time we turn the ball over, so that way it's not just punishment. Sometimes it could be good. I don't know. We'll see. Take a multivitamin every time the Hawks turn the ball over. That's funny. Hey, Muhammad played good defense. I don't know how the hell Dre hit that, but he did. We're on a 20-0 scoring run. Maybe we have turned the ball over for the last time. Hey, James Willis, you're on to something. I might go to Taco Bell and get, the 20-pack. I like that. Taco Tuesday. Oh, man. Okay, man, every time that would be the game they shot 53s and hit 5 of them or something. All right, Mike, I see the super chat. I'm waiting for it to see it pop up if it works or not. Because I don't know if I put the right icon in here. I'm not seeing it pop up. I don't know how long it takes. But Mike, I appreciate you, my man. I'm disappointed that didn't pop up. Let me try to do it now. Alert box, add source.
Great defense by the Pistons. I mean, they did everything they needed to do. They rotated. They were there. They even contested the shot. Got them off the 3-point line, and then just finally made that.
Well, that's what it's supposed to look like, Mike. You're not John, obviously. That is what it's supposed to look like. Let me see if I can't fix that right quick. It's not gonna say Micro Mike did it now. And I feel bad because it's supposed to be here, and it is not. Whoa, D Rose. Thanks for the bailout. You know what? Why don't we do this? Can I edit the one that I have on here? Okay, I'm liking this. Oh, I had it on for donations and not super chats. That was the problem. Well, Micro Mike, thank you, man. I still appreciate it. Next time it should pop up. If not, I don't know what the problem is. But thank you for the $2, Mike. Micro John. If your name's Micro John, you might want to change it. It's not a good name. If there's any Johns out there who are going to start YouTube because of Micro Mike and have Michael John as your name, I'm sorry I made fun of you. All right, D Rose. All right, D Rose. All right, D Rose. All right, D Rose. I don't hear an echo. I don't know what the echo's coming from. I don't. Is it still echoing? 10-point Piston lead, final 10 seconds of the first. Bruce Brown with a drive. No. We would end the quarter with the shot. All right, well, let me do the shot, and I'll figure out what's wrong with the audio. Okay, I'll figure out what's going on with that. But we ended the quarter on a turnover, so here's number 5 to you. Although it says we have 6, but I'm guessing they counted that as an air ball. So here's to you guys. Cheers. This got a Jamaican guy on it. Says Smile-a-mon. I don't actually know if it's from Jamaica or not, but it doesn't taste like it. Alright, now we have to figure out what's going on with this mic.
Alright, test. Does that sound better? Okay, I don't hear an echo on my phone. If it still is, let me know. Okay, I think I remember when I guys said that I had two mics volumes. I guess I had 2 of them on. I don't know what the dealio for that is, but I fixed it. Alcohol saves a lot. Not really. Not really. Alcohol causes children. Dude, chill. That's funny. That's really funny. Man. You guys are hilarious. And that's not just the booze talking. I don't have to embarrass them. They already embarrass us.
I got the burps. Oh man, that was too short of a break. Son of a biscuit, bro. I appreciate you, James Willis, man. I got love for all you guys. I mean, anyone can get fixed. I want to see the Lions get fixed first. They might be drinking. They might be drinking every time they turn the ball over too. Well, let's get shot number 6 ready, just in case. We're putting a hurt on this, man. Does that count as a turnover? Is that a turnover? Do we have possession? Does that count? Someone who's watching the game, does that count? So I'm pouring it right now. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if we have possession or not. I see one no. I need more people to contribute. It don't count. As long as you guys are in agreement, okay? You guys got to tell me the rules and stuff. As long as you guys say no, it's okay. As long as you guys say no, we're good. Chandler Parsons plays for the Hawks? Yeah, I only see one yes. I should have done a shot every time Thon does something bad. He does play for the Hawks. We have Langston on Trae Young, man. And we just allowed a wide open. What is Thon doing, man? You have one dude. Oh, Thon has no confidence. He had a wide open 3 and panicked. Dang, Blank almost hit that. I'm on the Fire Patrician bandwagon right now. I don't think they're going to, but I would like to see it. Yeah, Thon plays worse than our turnovers. They need to fire Pasqualoni. They do. I still don't understand. Hey, trade for D'Lo. There it is. Took you a little bit longer to say it than normal. But yeah, Pasqualoni needs to be gone too. Can someone explain to me Trae Young's hair? He's got bald spots. He's got hair that's long in parts. I don't know what he's got going on with it, but the man can ball. He's almost got a unibrow. Thon is so bad, man. I like Kobe White, man. I don't know if he looks homeless, but man, ruthless. Yeah, here's the thing, though, man. I don't think he'd be doing as good as Sekou is in the G League. And Thon's been in the league for a few years now, man. Game's been good so far. We're at what, 5 shots? I'd say all in all we're doing good. We're up by 11. Can't complain too much. Derrick Rose is feeling it tonight, man. Yeah, Wood would have done something ridiculous there. Hey, look at that, man. Thon got a block. Let's go. That's going to be his highlight for the night. My highlight, you got to throw a better pass than that, my man. I don't know what. Thon just went in the spin cycle there. I'm alive. We have not taken a shot. I don't want to jinx it so far this quarter. Sekou is playing in the G League. He is not playing in the NBA yet. That's a good reason to miss somebody, I suppose. Thon's good for short minutes in the right situation. Thon's not a guy you can leave out there all game, though, man. Yeah, a lot of these teams do need to get fixed. Atlanta's still rebuilding, though. The Pistons need to be a playoff team. You know what, one way, man, I agree with you, man. You know, we all thought not Thon Maker, I got Thon on my mind, but Dwayne Casey would be playing a lot more of these young guys, and he's really not. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. Our switch defense is god-awful. It's terrible. Whew. Okay, we've made it a big chunk in the third quarter, man. No, oh God, we're only in the second quarter. It's starting to kick in a little bit. You know what though? I don't know if this is a good milestone or a bad milestone to have 5 shots this early or not. For the Pistons, I thought you said the G League. I misread that. The chat's kind of moving fast. The best player in the league right now. That's a tough one because there's a lot of good ones. Right now, LeBron's playing like it. AD, I think, is an underrated person who's never brought up in that conversation that needs to be brought up in it. KD when he's healthy. Kawhi when he's healthy. I mean, there's a lot of good players. So, I mean, it's a good question, man. I don't really think there's a right or wrong answer for it. I like Luka, man. I really do like Luka. What? The Nets are getting sick of Kyrie. I mean, they can't trade Kyrie, though, man. They gotta wait to see what's gonna happen when KD comes back. When KD comes back and it doesn't work or whatever, then you can go ahead. You know, every winning fixes everything. When you're winning, there's nothing wrong, and when you lose, there's not a whole lot going right. You know, at first, I didn't like them. I thought they were kind of stupid with the blue stripe down the middle. But the more and more I look at it, I got Derrick Rose in it in the background there. Let me see if I can't move this for you. So those of you guys, I just moved the chat. I don't know what's this. Can I move the scoreboard, please? Thank you. That is the new jersey for those of you guys who have not seen it. Well, I kind of like that at the bottom, though. Oh, why didn't I just do that? That looks better. I like it like that. Why haven't I done that sooner? Why did no one tell me to move that there? I like it right there. And then we can move the chat right there. Boom, look at this. I'm getting more organized here. Why did no one tell me to move the scoreboard down further? That looks beautiful. Now you don't have to see the garbage there at the bottom. Thank you, Jack Daniels. I don't have a problem trading anybody on this team, with the exception of Luke Kennard and Sekou. So as long as we get something right and equal in return, or something that I think that's going to help us in the future, I don't have a problem. I don't know if I'm going to buy one. I don't know if I'm going to buy one. I was going to buy a Derrick Rose jersey right off the rip, and I was waiting to see what kind of Motor City jersey we were going to get, because there was a lot of speculation of having the teal or bringing the red back, and they did bring the red back. I don't like the blue down the middle, though. It looked a lot better going down the ribs. But it's not terrible. It's not the worst jersey in the league. I wish the red was a little bit darker, but I can't tell if it's the lighting in it or what have you. But it looks like a brighter red. But I don't really have a problem with it. It could be worse. It could be black and gray or chrome. I don't really like the chrome jerseys at all either. They're just kind of blah to me. I don't like the Lions gray jerseys either. Hey, you and J-Mo, man, are on the same page. J-Mo was furious we didn't draft Carson Edwards. It does kind of look like a soccer jersey a little bit. If it had the sleeves on it like they had a few years ago, which those jerseys disappeared for the better. But if they had the sleeves, it would look a lot more like a soccer jersey. I agree with you. But they're growing on me, man. They're growing on me. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do with it, but it does not look good. I like the Motor City ones that had like the dark navy blue and the red when they had the sleeves on them. Those ones were nice. And I think if we were going to keep the black ones, the only problems I have with the black ones is they were black and gray. They didn't have any blue or red on them. They were just kind of bland. Good ball movement. Good ball movement. And we did nothing with it. That was a beautiful ball movement, and we gave it to Blake in the corner for a 3, who missed. Yeah, all they did was just wear all white. It wasn't anything fancy. Oh, come on, Dre. Come on, Dre. Well, just stay with him, my man. Yeah, I want to see Jordan Bone get an opportunity up here on this main roster. Parker just blew a dunk. He got fouled there by Dre. Dre got lucky not to get called for a foul there. I mean, I don't think the Pistons play their best ball in the fourth quarter. That's why even when we get blown out by 20, somehow we're able to cut it to 10 and make it look a little bit more respectable. We play hard in the fourth quarter. We don't take the rest of the quarter serious. And when we do, look at right now, we're up 60-47. But that doesn't mean you can let off. I'm glad I'm not doing this for the Hawks. The Hawks have been turning the ball over, it seems like, every other 2 possessions. Yeah, their defense is pretty trash. I have not seen Christian Wood out here at all. Okay, Bruce. Okay, Bruce. I see you, Bruce. I don't get it, man. I wish we would play a ton. Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and now just 50 cents. Add a 50-cent hash brown to your meal for a limited time at Tim Hortons. If you were to attend a party with all of history's most influential people, the creators, the innovators, the pioneers, you'd notice a common theme. But if you were to choose one mother or father to throw such a party, it would have to be the father of tequila. Cuervo Tradicional since 1795. The father of tequila. Yep, I understand that the Pistons. How many? You said they got 7 turnovers. Okay, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. We're going to have to do this by how the NBA is ruling it. So I'm going to go ahead and double up this shot. I'm going to count this one as 7. Because it says the Pistons got 7. We'll just fill this bad boy up all the way. God. If it gets ruled a turnover in the box score, I have to do the shot. So I'm counting this as 6 and 7. That bottle's not even halfway empty yet. But here's to 6 and 7. Here's to everyone in the chat. If you guys have not hit the like button, do so, please. And be sure to check out the description, man. We got Instagram and Twitter in there, so you guys can follow me there, so you guys can get out above the rim. And all DSA members are in the description as well. I cannot guarantee you that anyone on YouTube or in the DSA or any other faction or whatever is going to be giving you cool entertainment like this. But here's to 6 and 7, fellas.
He got off to 16 in the first quarter. That won't happen again, but.
Ooh. It's pretty smooth, though, man. We'll get number 8 ready in the chamber. Hey, if you want me to go viral, man, you gotta share the video. I'm not big enough by myself to go viral. It's a team effort. It tastes pretty good, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. I feel confident about eating the pizza before. I think that's going to play a factor in it tonight. Wow.
Quick Kelser's in the building.
Get the broomstick out. I'm having a tough time getting it done with the broom. Yeah, that's a very hard one to do for those guys who have not seen that or who are not watching the game. A ladder shot the ball and got stuck on top of the backboard.
3 minutes to play in the half. 63-50, the Pistons lead them. Langston Galloway to the baseline. Runs it up, no.
I gotta see if they're gonna count that as a turnover. He airballed. Like I said, we gotta do it by the box score. I pray they don't count that, but I don't make the rules. We'll pull it back up. It's got like a 20-second delay, man. I need you to hurry up and match this. Okay, they didn't count that as a turnover, so that's good. We dodged a bullet. Ooh, Trey got broke. It looks like he just stumbled. I don't really think he got broke, but he fell. Bruce playing really well tonight. He needs to keep attacking, man. He can't shoot. Attack the hoop. I'm at 7, Gnome. 7 shots and counting. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse than this. We got off to a rough start, but we slowed the turnover down. We still got a long way to go. There's about 140 left. Plus, we have a whole nother half to go. So this ain't even close to being over with. Hawks got some young talent, man. They just need to develop them.
Free throws fall for Damian Jones. Trae Young will sit out. Looks like the rest of the first half.
Well, that was almost a turnover.
The 10-point lead, the ball, minute and a half to play in the half. They have put 67 points up and counting. Langston Galloway. Lee McKayla pitches it inside. Markieff Morris.
Oh, Markieff got trapped. Don't travel. That was a close one, too. That might have been a travel. We might have got away with that one.
Carter again. This one's in and out. Pistons 69. Hawks 57. Markieff to the basket. Missed the shot, but he did draw the foul.
I like pushing the ball in transition, man. This is something that's been missing from this team. We're young enough where we need to be running the ball like this. Okay, so here's something. They got the 4 games up here on the schedule. We play the Bucks tomorrow. L. Monday we play the Magic. They don't have Vucevic. That needs to be W. Then we got 2 games. Wednesday and Friday versus the Hornets. Need to get those W's right there. So lose tomorrow, and then go on a 3-game win streak. We'll see where we're at there.
Markieff Morris with a 3-point trip. A couple of the Pistons who are unable to play. Reggie Jackson still in the back. Tony Snell with the hit. 71-57. Now the score. The Pistons going to take away.
I'm glad I'm not doing this for Atlanta. I'm glad I'm not doing it for Atlanta. Okay, Luke. I don't know what's getting into Thon Maker. Thon's got 2 good plays tonight, man. What's going on? The power of Jack. No, if Blake's playing, he's got to start. It's Blake Griffin. Blake's not coming off the bench. Thon? Okay, Thon. Okay, Thon. We're in the first half, man, with 7 shots, and Thon hit a buzzer beater 3 to close out a half.
All right, George, thank you very much. Nice first half for the Pistons. Nice job on Trae Young. They hold him to just 4 points, and the Pistons have also been able to take advantage of the Atlanta Hawks turnovers as we take a look at our GMC program.
Exceptional effort, both ends of the court. Look, I like Bruce Brown's game. Add this to his highlight reel.
I'm going to be 100 with you guys. I thought I'd be way past 7 shots. So I think I'm doing pretty good.
And you've heard that the best offense comes from a strong defense. Here's Brown finding Kennard, knocking down the 3.
Yeah, sleepy's a good word for Reggie on the bench. Yeah. Ryan Duke, you said it best. He looks baked. Bruce playing good today. He said he's late to the stream and can already hear the jack. I'm at 7 right now. That's funny. Yeah, a lot of people panicked, man. A lot of people were hopping off the bandwagon. But we've only played 14 games. This is game number 15. It's still early in the season. I know 4-10 doesn't look good. But you guys have to realize, we play in the East. Right now, we're like 2 games out of the 8th seed. We're fine. I mean, we got plenty of time to turn this ship around. Don't worry about it. I'm not here to talk about the Bruce Brown versus Trae Young trash talk yet. We'll have to wait till the 4th quarter because Trae Young can go off at any second. But we'll see. I know you're just playing easy 45, but you don't want to say that again, man. Like I've been saying that, man. Bruce needs to attack. No. Come on, cake batter, bro. I'm not going to throw up. I'm not a rookie. I'm not a lightweight, man. I'm not a lightweight. I don't know what other YouTubers you guys are watching, but this is Detroit Drew, baby. We're not some chumps around here. I don't know if you guys have seen the statistic or not, but Michigan has the highest tolerance to alcohol. Do with that information what you will. I think I have a solution or an answer to why that we're so high. To the alcohol content, I should say. We're all Lions fans. That's it. Thon is Casey's son. Okay. D-Rose is playing very, very great today. Which is Derrick Rose. I expect nothing less of him. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I know the scoreboard and the screen's a little bit behind because that's streaming off of ESPN. That's kind of what I was getting at. Only team I give a pass to is the Wings for being so good for so long. Here, I'm going to move the shot glass out of the way so that way it's not tempting me. We'll put that over there until the third quarter starts. But I think the Wings get a pass for dominating and making the playoffs for, 20-plus years. Team that does not get a pass is everyone else for the most part, but really the Tigers. The Tigers blew it. Tigers had all the talent. Tigers had all the chances in the world to win a World Series, and they couldn't do it. And now most of the players that have left their team have gone on to win playoff games, World Series, MVP, Cy Young's been in the Cy Young's race. Tigers really screwed the pooch in that one. And it's tough to watch that one because they had so much talent. Looking back on all those teams, man, it's crazy. You kind of compare them to, if I was to compare them to somebody, it would probably be Golden State with all the all-star power that they had, and they couldn't get it done. It's really unexcusable, and they blew it all up. They brought players back who they shouldn't have brought back and let the players walk who shouldn't have walked. It's really one of the biggest debacles I've ever seen. It's really bad. And the bullpen never got fixed. But, I mean, look at the starting pitchers on that, man. You had Verlander. You had David Price. And this is throughout the years. Mark Scherzer, Mark Sanchez. Anibal Sanchez. Mark Sanchez is the quarterback. That's the Jack Daniels talking. Rick Porcello. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. All those guys are great. They're really good. I gotta move this chat over, man. I guess it's getting kind of hard to see over there. There's too much white-on-white action here. Here, let's move this. There's not really a good spot to move it. Next time I'm going to have to stop adding so much white stuff. The Kennard jersey and the white and the Jack Daniels is kind of hard to see the stuff. And that's a problem, man. You put all that money. You brought in a lot of good players around Miguel Cabrera to hit. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you're right. It comes down to bullpen. The bullpen never closed the games out. Yeah, our offense is different with Blake. He changes the whole complexity of it. And right now, it's not been for the best of it. You look at it last year. Last year, at this point, he was averaging like 30 and some change. Not so good this year, but he hasn't been healthy yet. So we shouldn't be relying so much on Blake Griffin right now. It's fine for him to be out there, but he needs to take on a different role until he's healthy. I mean, to be honest with you, we look better offensively when Blake's not out there right now. He's just not 100%. And that's hurting us. We need Blake to be 100% healthy. We do. Ugh. But hey, man, 76-57 at halftime. I know Atlanta, they've been struggling lately, but Trae Young has not been struggling. Trae Young's been playing well all season, and we're keeping him in check. I mean, we scored 76 points at halftime. That's a lot of freaking points at halftime. We're looking good right now. That's funny. Joe Buck never sounds good. Maybe Joe Buck needs to take some shots too. I don't know. We'll see. I have another one. There it goes. We need Andre to be averaging that 2020. When Andre's not averaging that 2020, when Andre, I've said this a lot. when Andre's engaged in the game and he's dominating, he's out there getting those 20-20 games, there's like a 60% chance we're winning that game. When he's not, you can look at the numbers. I don't remember where I seen it. I wish I would have saved it and sent you guys the links. But it's night and day difference. There's like a 12% chance we lose or we win. Like, that would be amazing if Drummond played bad. We had a 12% chance to lose. No, we would have a 12% chance to win. It's crazy. So you need Andre Drummond. You guys don't realize how important Andre Drummond is to this team. Yeah, but even in LA though, it was never give the ball to Blake and get out of the way. You know, they had Chris Paul, an all-star point guard, and probably one of the most slept-on point guards all time. I mean, Chris Paul was a great defender, great playmaker, great scorer. Um, they never really had to give the ball to Blake every single time and say go get a bucket because I mean even they had Jamal Crawford off the bench who can go get a bucket. CP3 can go get a bucket. They had JJ Redick. So I mean that team was more talented than the Pistons. They had a lot more scores where they didn't have to give the ball to Blake as much. But when Blake was missing, since they had so much talent and so many different scorers and playmakers, you know, they didn't really miss a beat too much. The problem with the Clippers is they were never healthy all at the same time. When Blake was out, you had CP3 and DeAndre Jordan. When Blake was in, you had Blake and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 and Blake were very rarely healthy all at the same time. And when they were great. But that's the risk you run when you have injury-prone players. I'm not expecting the Pistons to win tomorrow. I'm expecting the Pistons to get blown out pretty hardcore tomorrow. We do not match up well with the Bucks at all. Plus, it's off a back-to-back. We have to travel to Milwaukee, which Milwaukee from Detroit really isn't that far. They can just take a plane and be there in a couple hours. I don't even know how long it takes to fly from Detroit to Milwaukee. I don't even know if it's that long. I don't know. But it's a relatively short trip in NBA travel conditions, but it's still off a back-to-back. We'll have to see, man. Maybe this team can get it together and they'll be fired up for it, but I doubt it. Even if the Pistons had 4 days of rest, I wouldn't be picking them to beat Milwaukee. Milwaukee's just a superior team, and Giannis is putting up insane, historic numbers right now. And if we're starting Langston Galloway tomorrow, Giannis is going to have 40 points at halftime. You see how we got 76 points right now at halftime? Look for Milwaukee to have that tomorrow. Yeah, the Chris Paul slander is ridiculous, man. I don't understand where all the Chris Paul hate came from. That's why you don't count the Pistons out, man. You'll learn. Like I said, I don't watch too much college basketball before March Madness. I watch a little bit of the March Madness, but I'm not really a huge college guy, so I don't get into it that much. Check this, guys. On Twitter, points at the half. Trae Young 4. If you would have told me what the hell Trae Young to 4 points at halftime, I would have called you a liar. Thon Maker, points at halftime, 6. Insane. If you had told me Thon Maker would have had 6 points at halftime, I would have called you a liar. I mean, you know, injuries cause the Clippers a lot of problems. You know, Doc Rivers had a lot of flaws with his coaching. But, you know, you're right. You know, at the end of the day, they should have won. And they did. Yeah, is it a full moon tonight? I don't know where the moon's over there. I can't see it. There's a wall over that way. George and Greg are back on TV, but it's not quite back yet. Which I'm not rushing it to come back because we're at 7 shots, man. Which is pretty good since the Pistons are averaging pretty close to 17 turnovers per game, which means we would have to turn the ball over about 10 times in the second half. It's not quite 17. It's like 16.7. So they would have to turn the ball over about 9 to 10 more times, which that's a lot of shots to do. I'm happy with the 7 shots in the first quarter. I can do 7 more. I don't know. We'll see. I expect Atlanta to come out more fired up. They played a little bit slow and steady. I mean, hey, look, their defense played terrible. They scored 57 points at halftime. That's right around where teams want to be. They gave up 76 to the Pistons. So, Derrick Rose, he missed a lot of time. I think he'll be there towards the end of the year. But I think Lou Will is going to be a strong candidate for that one yet again. Because the Clippers have been relying on him. Because I think last night, or is it tonight, is the first time Kawhi and PG are playing together. So, I mean, they've been relying a lot on Lou Will. Game's back. We'll bring the shot glass back on over here. And get ready for some more drinks. This is the highest scoring half for the Pistons since 1983, did that say? I don't know, I went away too fast. That's pretty crazy. I know the 04 Pistons never came close to scoring 76 in one half. Langston's been playing good this year, man, offensively. I still do not like him starting at the 3. That's going to hurt us tomorrow. Okay, good D, Blake, good D.
And on the rebound, Parker commits the foul. That's a frustration foul on Jabari Parker, his third.
Watch Langston Galloway off this Andre screen. And there's a big imposing screen too.
Maybe that's the case. I mean, you're trying to make Dwayne Casey rational and logical. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Langston is red hot right now, man. We're up 22. You got to keep your foot down right now. This is crucial for the Pistons, man. If you keep your foot on the gas right now, man, and put them away as they just answer the 3 with their own, but it's okay. It's okay. You're still up 19, but you got to put the Hawks away right now. Rest Blake Griffin. I don't expect Blake to play tomorrow. So that might be a reason we're saving Christian Wood. You're right. That makes more sense now that I think about it. Because I don't think Blake will play tomorrow. I really don't. Blake probably should have shat. Yikes. He should have not have shat at all. He probably should have sat today. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Cash Money. We got to close it. Close it now. And if we keep playing defense like this, defense has been the flaw all season, man. Gotta keep playing the defense. Nope, Trae Young to split the defense, and here goes Trae Young. That's gonna get Trae Young going right there. Hey, George is younger than you think. I don't know if George will call the game tomorrow. George might sit out the game tomorrow, to be honest with you. I don't know. There we go, Blake. You're not lying, okay? I picked the exact right game to do this. Ugh. Man, you gotta give the ball to Draymond to get positions like that. But Bruce is feeling it in the corner, man. If Bruce can continue to shoot like this, we're gonna be A-OK tonight, fellas. 90-65, Atlanta calls a quick timeout. And you know what? as the Pistons continue to be red hot offensively, I'm going to continue to say this. We are about 3.5 minutes almost into the third. Not a single shot taken. I'm feeling good, and that's not the booze this time. I'm liking it, fellas. I'm liking it a lot. Uh, I wouldn't say drunk. I'm feeling good, but I'm not drunk yet. You know what? Now that you bring it up, I am a little bit thirsty. Excuse me, Waff, for 1 second. I said, excuse me, Waff. There we go. Hit the right button. Helps what you do when you hit the right button. It would not be a live watch party without a Drew Weiser. And that's the bottom line. Had to get a drink, my man. Nah, I don't do that, man. Not really my thing. The challenge, Stack Chips, is every time the Detroit Pistons turn the ball over, I have to do a shot. Yes, Gleaming, I do crystal meth. You caught me red-handed. Fun fact, I do have my Breaking Bad shirt on underneath this. So, crystal meth, joke's on you. Yeah, it's just apple juice, man. I almost took the shot by accident. That would have been awkward. I'm going to be honest with you, fellas. I didn't think the Pistons were going to come out to play this well tonight. I don't think we've seen this one coming. And I say so when we get dunked on. Right on time. Right on time. Good pass, Blake. All too easy. Hey, what did I say yesterday in that rant? We need to run the 4 or 5 pick roll. Guess what we just did? 4 or 5 pick roll, easy bucket. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Almost. Good foul, good foul.
Sympathy and ours too, Gregory and me, to John and Connie Caponegro and their family and the loss of John's mom, Barbara. Great lady. I know she enjoyed watching Pistons basketball and listening to Spartan football. It was a privilege to know her, and it's always been a privilege to know John and Connie Caponegro. Yes.
It is apple juice, man. What are you talking about?
There's another loss in the Piston family, Gregory.
Minnie Puritan. Yes. Earl
Says apple juice right there on the bottom.
passed away last Monday. But George, folks, she lived to be 102 years old.
I don't like Atlanta pressing, dude. They're going to get a turnover here. Easy, Blake. Pass the ball, Blake. Pass the ball. There you go. There you go.
Very thankful for her life, and she has seen a lot, I'm sure.
I told Earl he better stash away some money. He's going to be around.
Does that count? I'm going to have to check the box score on that one. They're called a foul. I'm pretty sure that's a turnover. I'm pretty sure that's a shot.
Blake Griffin, another foul.
Let me make sure that counted before I do it. If they don't count the box score,
Just over 7.5
How much time is left? This hasn't updated yet. Hasn't updated yet. Come on, update, update, update.
Outside of the fourth quarter, once in a while it happens.
Update.
Bembry with the drive. Shots off the heel. Bembry always hustling, knocked the rebound away.
Why is this not updating, man?
Andre, but out of bounds. It's Pistons basketball.
Well, it's not updating. It's a turnover. So here is number 8 for everybody. Number 8 down the hatch.
Hey, George, how about this? The Hawks were doubling Bruce Brown all the way up the floor.
Respect.
He's gained it tonight.
Blake drive. Nice little reverse.
Okay, I got a little bit of a breather here,
Hawks rush it up. Hunter.
and this thing still has not updated yet.
Side Trae Young.
But I counted it,
Up in his grill.
so
Young with a nasty.
I got that going for me.
Don't get him started. But the Pistons.
No, I don't have to work tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
472. He's now one.
I'd still be straight to go to work tomorrow.
Pistons. Luke Kennard to the lane. Fires. It won't fall. Andre taps. Taps again. Had the rebound knocked away from him. Foul.
We got number 9 in the chamber.
Carter and Lynn for Parker and Jones. Look at that long three.
Yeah, Trae Young, that was nice, man.
Step back and get your separation, Trae.
It's still early. Still early.
Blake having a really nice.
Yes, we're going live tomorrow, 1 p.m. Saturday. No matter how many more shots I have to do, we're still doing the show.
24 to play in the third.
See that big comeback they had?
Yeah.
But Bum,
Nope.
Felt a little bad for Baylor.
Jalen Hurts.
Now Baylor gets Texas this weekend.
Did I have a ball?
Well, look at Luke
Well, I moved it.
Kennard. Put his hand right in the mouth almost. Whoa.
Why you gotta do that to me, LK?
Would that be illegal hands to the face in football?
Pick the flag up.
Andre with a
We're still doing all right, man. I mean, what? Halfway through the quarter,
96.
only got one shot. I'll take that.
Block pass by Young.
You're gonna have to review that one. I don't know whose one that was offering.
Out of bounds off the Pistons.
Called it off of Blake. I don't know.
Somebody said, yeah, but how does Blake Griffin look? Pay attention. Yeah. He looks a lot more like Blake Griffin.
Speak easy 45 and you shall receive it. He just came into the game as soon as you put that in the chat. Like, literally the instant you put that in the chat, he came in.
Hunter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Pistons are still a playoff team. Yeah, they got off to a 4-10 start.
Give it up.
Not where they want to be. But like I said, you guys have to be realistic and look where they play. Eastern Conference. They're 2 games out of the 8th seed at 4-10. Yes, they're a playoff team.
Blake against Hunter. Spins inside.
Blake's looking good all of a sudden. I don't know if it's adrenaline or what, but he's looking good right now.
Even at less than 100, maybe not even 90%, Blake can still break you down one-on-one.
Vince Carter with a miss.
Vince Carter's not afraid to pull the trigger still.
Bruce
That's
Brown
kind of funny to me.
with just over 5 to play in the third.
This is just great movement, everybody. The screens are meaningful. They are helping each other to get good shots. There's another one right there.
Okay, Dre.
A lot of try hard, but a little bit hesitant out of the gate.
I don't know if that's a sign one. It's about bringing him up. I want to see him bring Jordan Bowen up really bad.
Trae Young lets it fly. It won't fall. Then taps
Chemistry. I combined it. Chemistry comes in time.
collision with Blake.
I know we all want this Pistons team to be good, but we still have to be patient with it. We have a lot of new faces here, and we're still not healthy. We're missing a starting point guard,
DeAndre
and that's something we're not talking about.
taking Blake in that match.
And we're missing a starting small forward, and that's something we're not talking about right now.
Still doing other things. Luke is having a game that certainly belies his point.
I know Reggie Jackson isn't the flashiest player. I know he's not the greatest player. But the Pistons do need him out there.
Derrick Rose steps topside, sends it, doesn't score it. Dre with a rebound though. Back to the lane. Off the
I don't know what that was from Drummond.
rebound, Chandler
But hey,
Parsons. He and Evan Turner have come off the bench for Atlanta.
I'm not arguing, man. I like Sekou and I like Wood.
To Parsons.
No homo.
Turner off the dribble, down the lane. To Bembry for the long gun. It goes. DeAndre Bembry buries another.
Jackson takes a lot of the pressure off of people like Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose. They're not relied on him so much. He is maybe not the greatest asset to have on the team, but we need that. You know, he can attack, he can shoot, he can pass, he can do a little bit of everything. Defensively, he's not really a good point guard, but
You know who really loves fresh food?
I like Dante Hall too. He looked good in the summer league. Only problem with Dante Hall is he needs some more experience. I don't have a problem not bringing Dante Hall. Playing him in the G League's fine. I got no problem with that one. But he will be on the active roster, if not next year, in 2 more years. He's just got a great knack for blocking the ball, just being in the right time at the right spot. I mean, we got a lot of young people in the G League right now who are balling and will be a part of this team. Here, let me mute this crap. I don't know what's going on there. But we got a lot of good people in the G League on the young roster down there who can play. So I mean, just be patient with that, and they'll be brought up here. If not this year, next year, and you'll be like, man, dude, I forgot we had this guy. I forgot about that guy we drafted, but on last week's Above the Rim, no one brought it up, and I forgot we drafted this dude because he's overseas still. Not saying he's going to be good or anything. Probably not. But I mean, we still got a lot of young pieces on this team that you guys forget about. And when they get brought up next year, a lot of you guys are going to forget about them because we drafted some guy in the first round in next year's draft. And you'll be like, man, I can't wait to see him play. And you're going to see Jordan Bone come in. And you'll be like, man, I forgot we had Bone. Or I forgot about Dante Hall and all this stuff. It's going to happen because we got so many young talent. So much young talent down there. It's ridiculous. You know, we're not talking about Kyrie Thomas. We're not giving him an opportunity. Why isn't he playing in the G League if he's not going to play on the main? Oh, wait, he's hurt. I forgot he was hurt. Well, that answers my own question. Look at that. I can ask myself a question and answer it. It's a one-man show. I don't have a problem bringing Hall up. I don't have a problem keeping him down there. Doesn't really affect me either way. I just know when the time's right, he'll be here. Is that the white guy? Who was the white guy who was shooting a bunch of threes? It wasn't Mihailuk. Is that him?
Brooke, thank you.
She looks good in that jersey.
She's made her preference known for Derrick Rose. Derrick feeds Luke Kennard. Luke fires no. Marquise Morris with a rebound.
Did Greg just flirt with the sideline reporter?
Nice dish to Dre for a dunk.
I'm not going to let that one slide, Greg. I've seen you.
Andre with 22, 10 of them here in the third.
Well, Dre's got 22.
Want your best players
We needed that. We needed that.
Yes, indeed. Nice to see Andre having the game he's having, along with Blake Griffin.
Bembry to Lamb.
Switch defense continues to suck something awful.
Lamb.
Andre,
Born in the Ukraine, played in Maryland.
in the 3 games that Andre and Blake have played together, Andre was only averaging
Good
10
pass.
But he's figured it out tonight. He's moved. He's been aggressive. He's been hungry.
Look at Mihailuk out here throwing dimes. Our defense continues to suck. They just blew a wide open layup. Gosh.
Len gets it right back. Chandler Parsons, rather.
I don't have a problem bringing Jamal in.
Our score.
I think Jamal should still be in the league. You know, he can still score, man. It's crazy. You know, you think he's old, but he's still quicker than everybody else out there. He can still play. He'd be a good fit right now without having a point guard. he'd be a good guy to have on the bench. He is a leader. I have no problem bringing Jamal in. I don't know if he's an answer or whatever, but we'll see. We'll have to see.
Here's the movement I told you about. In the
Turnover. Did we turn the ball over there?
Marquise Morris right here.
I wasn't looking.
Ends up right there, and
I'll have to see what the box score says.
Pistons are spreading the floor. They're not stagnant. Remember the first quarter, first 3 or 4 minutes, there was a lot of standing around.
They were hesitant to try to make sure they did everything right.
That's all goes.
Box score.
Parsons fires, fills it up.
Well, it says we turned the ball over, so here's number 9, fellas.
6-10.
Cheers.
Glad to see him get back healthy and able to play. 104-82.
Whew.
Pistons lead the Atlanta Hawks. V against Evan Turner. Andre fakes the pass, flips up the shot.
I look away for 2 seconds and we turn the ball over.
Grab to DeAndre Bembry.
Well, let's get number 10 in the chamber. Through 3 quarters, averaging about 16 and so. Thought this would be worse. I wouldn't say I'm turnt. I am glowing, that's the way to say it. But I'm straight.
17 Piston points now. Minute and 25 left in the third. Graham from the elbow. Andre with the rebound.
I'm not a lightweight. I'm not a chump. Oh,
Lost the handle.
well, they're going to make me eat my words as Derrick Rose turns the ball over.
Bembry wide open. Around and
Here's double digits. Here is the 10th shot of the night. Can't complain. Cheers, fellas.
Man, these Pistons have been even like this. This reaffirms the confidence and faith in yourself individually and as a team. Now,
Well,
shooting 60%, Greg.
let's get double one in the chamber.
Andre spins it away from Parsons.
Let's not get too cute here, fellas.
With the baseline drive.
That was almost turnover there again. We got lucky there.
Pistons 106 and the Hawks 82.
The Pistons are trying to pump some drinks in me right now. I don't know what the game plan is. I don't know if they're trying to take me home or not, but they're trying to pump some drinks in me right now. I don't like it.
I have a thought I want to share in the fourth quarter. If this continues.
Okay, I'll take that bad shot there by Langston so we don't have to turn the ball over. Okay, worked out in the long run, man.
Drive inside by Alex Len.
So now that we got this little stoppage, George, here's my thought. I'm thinking about tomorrow night.
We're about halfway there.
Back the third game in 4 nights for the Pistons.
They're going to do a lot more turnover if they want me to buy another bottle.
These are 2 guys that you're really watching, monitoring the amount of minutes that they play.
If I run out of the bottle, we're just going to chug beer.
Temptation, I think, if you're the Pistons, maybe
We'll do some beer chugs.
they might be available tomorrow in that game, especially if
I think Blake's done for the night, though. The way he's smiling on the bench.
the Pistons go ahead and seal this thing in the Pistons' mouth.
I've talked about it a little bit earlier. They're growing on me. I don't like the blue stripe down the middle, but the new jerseys are vastly improved over last year's. I mean, we got 40 seconds here in this quarter. I don't think we'll turn the ball over. I think after here, we might go 2 for 1. So we'll force a bad shot, try to get the ball back, and then go into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, we'll probably put some young guys in there, see what's up with that. We'll see, but I don't think I'll be taking too many shots to close the game out. Famous last words, I know. But we got 107 points in the third quarter. I'm proud of that.
Jerry throws this Len on him outside. Hangs in the air long enough to make the pass.
Don't turn the ball over, Drake.
Flips it up and fills it up, but they'll take it away.
Is that a foul, or is that 3 in the key?
Foul on Andre.
Okay, offensive foul, not a turnover.
You know what?
Did you see it?
He probably if
Right?
he did,
Right?
That was a nice move by Andre.
Trey Young.
I'll have to check when they update. I don't know if that counts as a turnover or not in the box score.
On Andre.
I don't know.
That'd be
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't like the gray jerseys.
That Spurter was still an entire quarter to go.
Okay, so we're at 10. This is 11 right here, right? Yep.
Of the holiday
It's still at 10, but they haven't updated their
take on the Charlotte Hornets on Black Friday at 7
scoreboard.
right here at Caesars Arena. Tip off your holiday
All
weekend.
right, here we go. They updated it now. We'll see. No, they did not count that as a turnover in the box score.
Or visit Pistons.com.
You want me to look at stats? I can look at stats here in a minute. Let me finish this last 1.4 here,
1 point.
and I'll go through the box score.
Derrick Rose inbound to Marquise Morris. Lets it
All
fly.
right, so that's the end of the third quarter. We're at 10 shots. So, scoring leaders. We'll go through the box scores. Go ahead and mute that TV so we don't have to listen to these lawyers talk about their promotions and stuff. Hunter for Atlanta's got 16 points. Parker's got 9. Pretty sure all of them are dunks. Jones, their center, I'm guessing that's their backup center, he's got 13. Bembry for Hawks has got 17. Never heard of him. No offense to you. Trae Young has only got 9 points. You held Trae Young to 9 points in 26 minutes. I'm really impressed with that. Vince Carter's got 3. Crab's got 2. Chandler Parsons still in the league somehow has got 5. And Alex Lynn's got 10. For the Detroit Pistons, Langston Galloway's got 12. Blake Griffin's got 16. He's looking pretty good to start things out here in the second half. I'm pretty sure he's done for the night. Andre's got 23 with 15 boards. He's got his double-double. Luke Kennard's got a quiet 9. Bruce Brown, he's got 14 points and 7 assists. He's been playing pretty well tonight. Derrick Rose has got 11 on 17 minutes. I'll take that anytime. Marcus Morris, he looks great tonight. He's got 13. Luke's got 3. Thonmaker had 6 points at the half. He has 6 points after the third quarter, but he did not play in the third quarter. So, that is good, man. All the Pistons players who have played today in the plus-minus category are all positive. Langston Galloway is the worst with +4. For Atlanta, everybody except for Parker and Chandler Parsons, those 2 players are in the positive. Everyone else is in the negative. Vince Carter is negative 29 in the plus-minus category. Both Chandler Parsons and Jabari Parker are at both 2 even. So it's not been a very good day for the Atlanta Hawks, but I mean they got a lot of time to turn it around. So this game's not over with yet. I know that scoreboard is looking ridiculous, but it's not over, man. Pistons got to close this game out. This is really where you got to see what your team's made out of here. Close this game out.
He's going to be the 15th guy to do it. And Nick Vucevic and Aaron Gordon both out. They play here Monday night. Our Metro
Game is back on. Real quick, scores around the league. For those of you guys who cannot watch, let me go ahead and scroll up to the top. Obviously, Pistons winning 107-84. 76ers are beating the Spurs currently 31-27. Hornets are beating the Wizards 107-94. Nice shot. Christian Wood in the game hit a 3. The Nets are beating the Kings 56-49 at the half. Lakers and Thunder going at it with the Thunder winning by 1 point, 46-45. The Heat are putting it on the Bulls 46-24. And Dallas is winning 14-11 against the Cavaliers. For the Pistons right now, we have Blake Griffin and Christian Wood out there. I thought Blake would be done for. Bruce Brown, Luke, and Luke all out there as well.
gives it up to Luke Kennard. Luke from the corner. No. Rebound, Trae Young. Young, topside gunning, doesn't get it.
Trae Young can't buy a bucket.
Christian Wood. Blake, bothered by Damian Jones. Tried to lob it to Wood, pass back.
I always liked the teal jerseys, man. Not everyone did, but I like the teal jerseys.
Wood shot is
They're gonna review that 3-pointer by Christian Wood. They don't know if he got it off in time. I don't think he personally did myself. That's close, but I don't think he got it off in time. Can this just be a point to play Christian Wood, man? I haven't seen Christian Wood do a thing wrong, majorly wrong, where I was like, man, he shouldn't come back into the game. Play Christian Wood. So we've done 11 shots so far, man. 11 shots tonight. Pistons are averaging almost 17 a game. We've only had 11, so I'll take that. Blake's starting to get his swagger back, man. We need this. We need Blake to be healthy. I would sit Blake for the rest of the game, man. Markieff is playing good enough. Put him out there with Christian Wood. Call it a day. There's some type of rule for the throwbacks, I guess, where it has to be an anniversary to bring back a throwback. That's why we don't have the teal. So I don't know what the anniversary for the Fort Wayne's jerseys would be. I don't know. But they said there has to be an anniversary for you to bring those back. Which technically every year would be an anniversary. You know? You just add a year to it. It's the 21st anniversary of blank, blank, blank. And you can bring back the jerseys. You know? I think Thomas had to get surgery. And I think he was going to be out for a month before he got reevaluated. They're going to take that second three away from Wood. I don't personally think he got that one off in time. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's close. It's very close. But, yeah, I mean, play Christian Wood more, man. This guy does nothing but make plays and score buckets. It's awesome. He's definitely been the best free agent signing for the Pistons in a long time. In a long time. He's someone you can have in this team for the future. So, for example, if the Pistons are going to rebuild, he's someone you should have on there to rebuild around. If the Pistons are going to be serious and compete, he's a guy you want to have on the team to compete with. I don't know, man. NBA hates us. It's the best answer I got. Healthy Blake, healthy Dre, happy life. I should have got a quarter out here. If we beat the Bucks tomorrow by 50, I will say, or not 50. Yikes, you said 15. My fault. If we do beat the Bucks by 15 tomorrow, I will go ahead and say the Pistons are back on pace. That one wasn't even close. That one went in the opposite direction. We're back though. Volume. Yep, Atlanta's just settling for threes, man. Yeah, man, go ahead. If you got a link, go ahead and post it in there. I just can't promote it. So I'm going to act like I don't see it, but go ahead, man. Post the link. No, Rose is not. So far, we got Bruce Brown, Mahai Luke, Blake, and Wood. Man, Jabari Parker is a cherry-picking fool. With career double-doubles, he's got to be up there. I don't know. You got to think, man. People like Kareem and Shaq were in the league for forever. So, I mean, they're going to have a huge advantage over Dre. Because they all averaged 20 and 10 back in their day. When it's all said and done, Drummond will be up there with the all-time greats. Push it, man. They're trailing. Get Christian Wood. There you go. There you go, Blake. Uh-oh. Christian Wood hit the camera with his knee. You're all right. Shake it off.
Foul's going to be called on Damian Jones.
Walk it off. You ain't a pimp unless you limp.
Christian Wood at the free throw line. 9:04 to play. Pistons up 112-87. Special Black Friday special. Get 3 games against the Clippers, Nuggets, and Celtics. Plus an exclusive limited time only red Pistons Motor City jersey. The offer ends on Black Friday. The ticket packages starting at $1.99. Visit Pistons.com/Black Friday. There's a Motor City jersey.
Well, that's the definition of white trash right there.
He has 5.
Straight out the trailer.
Up 114-87. Bembry to the lane. Bembry to the rim for a jam.
Yeah. Mihailuk had to make a career decision there to either try to block that shot or get out the way. He chose to get out the way.
19.6 assists. 4 rebounds, 4 steals for Bembry.
What's going on, CA3, man?
Atlanta gets a stop and the basketball with 8 hands left. Pass inside, picked off by Bruce Brown.
Good pass.
The basket cutting.
Gosh. Wood's so athletic, man. It's ridiculous.
That wasn't an easy slam.
Left-handed dunk.
Running by the rim.
Not easily done.
Rebound tapped out of bounds. Outside rather. To Wallace. It misses.
I'm here for Wood in the dunk contest. I'm down for it.
Hunter with a miss. It's out.
Yeah, I don't know why they're playing Blake right now. Sit Blake. If anything, you should be playing Andre. If anything.
On the flyby with his left hand. So athletic.
DeAndre Hunter swatted.
Thom played good today, man. Thom played all right. And it looks like Christian Wood will play the rest of the way. As he just threw that dude's shot into the 4th row.
A block and 7 points.
We used to call this on the playground.
D-Rose didn't really play a whole lot second half. I think D-Rose should be good to go. Blake, on the other hand, they're playing him a lot right now. I don't think Blake plays tomorrow.
Bembry with another 3.
No, right now is a good opportunity to keep Bruce in. Right, Tim Frazier's got experience. He knows how to play point guard. Bruce is still learning how to play point guard. I have no problem keeping Bruce in. This is a good time for him to understand how to play point guard, get his teammates involved, and so
16-92.
I don't have a problem with it.
Blake Griffin against DeAndre Hunter. Up fake. No. Wood.
Look at Christian Wood getting these putbacks. Yeah, CA3, I do. It's something we're going to talk about tomorrow. It's still early in the season, man. This is our 15th game. Right now, if we can hold on, we're going to be 5-10. 5 games below 500. Is it pretty? No. But we're still in the playoff race, man. We're only out by a few games. Still super early in the season. We play in the Eastern Conference. It's weak. We got this. It's not pretty, and it's something to write home about or brag about, but we got this, man. We do.
Number for you in just a moment about first half scoring.
Ooh, Blake's so nice.
Flips it up, fills it up. Blake has 20.
We got 15 three-pointers tonight. I'll take that.
Middlemark Lemon, all in one there. Some ball handling, some wizardry, everything, George.
Wallace from the lane.
Air ball.
Parker from down deep. And a bump and a foul.
Anybody know the lyrics to Sweet Georgia?
Hey, if you guys have not hit that like button, please do so already, man. I took 11 shots down the hatch for your entertainment. I thought we'd be at way more. So if you guys have not hit that like button, please do so already. Or I guess not already, because you guys have waited until the 4th quarter to do so.
December 2nd of 83 when they had 77 at the half against Atlanta at the Silverdome.
DSA members are in the description as well. Be sure to subscribe to all the fellas. Like I said, man, tomorrow we're going live 1 p.m. Let me mute this as we go to commercial break. DSA Above the Rim. Let me say the right title so that way you guys understand what I'm talking about. Above the Rim with DSA is tomorrow 1 p.m. Hopefully, one of you guys are going to join us. There's a big waiting list. I understand. So, like I said earlier, for those of you guys who have not heard already, a lot of you guys are reaching out to come on Above the Rim, which is fantastic. I want to get everybody on there as much as humanly possible. So, if you guys are not on tomorrow, don't panic. We're only allowed to have 6 people on the show at one time. We're going to get you guys accounted for. We're going to get you guys on here week by week. We'll probably have someone out different every day. Oh, there you go. There's the subscriber thing. But we'll get you guys accounted for. We'll get you guys on the show sooner rather than later. But like I said, we're only allowed to have 6 people on it at a time. The streaming service that we use is still a work in progress. It's new. So they're still adding adjustments. But we'll get everybody on there who wants to be on there before you know it. So DSA members do get first dibs since they are part of the DSA. I know tomorrow we should have a full house with me, 313 JMO, Nomus J, CA3 said he's on, Big Take said he's on. That's 5 people already. So I mean, we'll have one lucky fan come on there. I'm gonna send it out to a couple people. It's first come, first serve. So if I send you that link tomorrow, be ready to join. But we're ready for this thing, man. We're ready to talk basketball with you, man. And if you guys want to be above the rim, and you're like, oh, Drew, how do I get to join above the rim? It's pretty simple. My links to Instagram and Twitter are in the description. What you have to do is follow me there. I guess you don't even have to follow me there, but hit me up in the DMs there. Say, hey, Drew, man, I want to be on above the rim. I'm like, okay, I'll get you on there. And it's as simple as that. Trey is not balling tonight, man. I appreciate the hashtag fix NBA 2K, but your boy Trey Young is not balling tonight. I'll pull up his stat line for you so you can see, and you'll be like, oh, Drew, you're a liar. But I got you, 2K. Trey Young. Trey Young has played 28 minutes. He's only got 9 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. For Trey Young, that's not great. He is 3-11 from the field, shooting 27%. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He's 1 of 7 from downtown. He's shooting 14% from there. And he's got a negative 13 in the plus minus category. So he is not balling. Sorry to break it to you. I did not see that one coming, if I'm being honest with you. If the Pistons can win tomorrow, I would be shocked. But like I said, man, I'm not expecting the Pistons to win tomorrow. So if they can win, I'll tip my hat to them. I'm here for Christian Wood, man. He has won me over since preseason game number 1. Nope. Well, there's a turnover. It's been a minute. I can't complain. Here is number 11? 12? I can't remember. It's double digits at this point, but here's 11/12, whatever it is to you guys. Cheers. Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. We'll get 12/13 loaded up in the chamber. Because I don't remember what it's at. 12? Well, here's number 13 in the chamber. I pray I don't have to use it. We have put a damper on this bottle. But I thought it would be worse. I guess technically we're still on pace for a 16 per game average. Good pass. I don't know if Christian Wood's an all-star player. He's not this year. He's got a ton of talent. Get that out of here. Bruce came out to play today. Blake Jam. We're looking good. We're closing this game out in style. Yeah, I'm here for Christian Wood. Get him on this team. Give him some minutes. I'm a fan. I'm a fanboy. If he leaves, I'm gonna follow him wherever he goes at this point, man. Bruce said, "Get that out of here, chump change." I don't know what Atlanta's doing offensively. They look terrible right now. How is Christian Wood the only dude on the block getting rebounds? I still don't think Blake's healthy, though. Or at least he wasn't trying there. I'd take that back as he threw that shot. Good job, Blake. Shot clock violation. I'll take it, but Blake threw it. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Good defense by the Pistons regardless. I have not said that very often this season. Save it, Bruce. Here is lucky 13 for the shot. 13 shots so far. Let me see this Blake Jam right quick. Blake Jam, shot number 13. Pistons are going to win this game. It feels good to do shot number 13 with the peeps. It does not get easier, I tell you that much. We'll get 14 in the chamber loaded up just in case. Christian Wood with the block. Don't turn the ball over. Thank you. We've been begging for this defense. It's nice to see it. It's not Detroit basketball without defense, man. It's just not. I'm liking this defense tonight, man. I think Bruce Brown was tired of getting picked on by Trey. He stepped up, shot him down for the most part. Christian Wood, he's just a shot blocker, man. This guy's a beast. I don't know why Dwayne Casey still likes playing Thon over him. It's crazy to me. Play Christian Wood, man. This guy does nothing but make plays. He plays hard. He might not make a ton of impact on the box score, but he goes out there and hustles every night. And for the most part, when he plays, he does make an impact every time he's out there. That's what young teams do. As a young team, the Hawks are still rebuilding. And I think the Hawks are a piece or two away from being a playoff team, a superstar away from being a really good team. Maybe that's just developing Trae Young to being more consistent. But as a young team, you don't want to go out there and tell them to lose. Especially a team like this who you're building to be a playoff team. And hopefully someday, I almost said a Super Bowl team, a championship team. You don't want to tell them to lose. But they're sitting Trae Young down. They gave up. The Pistons are winning this game. It's out of hand. It's over. Pistons win. We took Blake out. We put Thon back in. We took Bruce out. We put Tim Frazier in. This game's over with. Pistons win. Pistons are 5-10. 5 games below 500. 2 games out of 8. That's a good sign. The Pistons needed a game like this. The Pistons needed a blowout win. Something to get back on track. It's nice to see. It's encouraging. Pistons needed this more than anything. They needed this more than my 14th shot or whatever it is. I feel sorry for whoever plays the Hawks next because Trae Young is going to go bananas. He's out there. We're just resting people from Milwaukee. We have to play a back-to-back tomorrow. Oh, there's shot number 14. Christian Wood played good, but it cost me a turnover. I'm not going to forgive you for that, Christian. Here's shot number 14. 2 below our season average. But here's to the peeps, man. I enjoyed our time tonight. That was almost another one. Thon's got a chance to outscore Trae Young tonight. He's going to make both of these. And he doesn't. He missed the first one. So I guess he's back to sucking. I'm going to wait to pour 15. Because there's 1:37 left. I don't know if we'll turn the ball over again. I should take one after Thon missed both free throws. That's embarrassing. I'm not going to, but I should. I'm going to wait to pour number 14 or 15. Let it go. Let him get it. Oh. Okay, just hold the ball till the last second and shoot a bad shot. Don't pass the ball like that. I don't like these bad passes that could lead to turnovers. It says 16? Let me check that out. Like I said, I gotta do what the back score says. If it says 16, I'll do 16. It don't matter to me. It says 16. So wait, I gotta do 2 more? Alright. I don't know where those 2 turnovers come from. 2 more shots it is. Oh, there's a hair in my glass. Get that hair out of there. Oh, no, that's not a hair. That's just water, I guess, or something. Okay, so I guess here's 15. We'll put you right there. We're going to refill you. Oh, no, that's not enough. That is not enough. There we go. So here's 15. Boom. Let's chase that down with some water. Let's turn the ball over again. So I'm not catching a break here. So that's 2 more. They are killing me. So here's 16, right? Here's 16. Cheers, fellas. Another one. Nah, that's not got to do with the box score. God darn it. There's another. I got to do 3 more shots. Can we just hold the ball? Hold the ball, please. I'm going to be doing shots once the stream's over, for crying out loud. I got to do this one and 2 more. So, I don't even know what we're at right now, but here's another one. Game's over. I still got 2 more to do. And we'll do our post-game talk. Alright, that one settle down for a minute. Good news is, after these 2 shots, I don't have to do any more. This 18 shots is what we're doing tonight. Apparently from Princess Bree. Crazy. Crazy. Cheers. Alright, we got one more coming. Get this water ready. Alright, here's the last one. We're going to fill this one to the top. I appreciate everyone who's coming out and support this crazy stream. Why I did it, I don't know. I'm crazy, I guess. That's a lot, trust me. I know. But look what happened. Look on the bright side before we take this last shot. I'm going to do a little bit of a toast here. 18 shots tonight. 18 shots. And the Pistons got a W. I'm almost willing to do this every night. I'm not going to do this every night because that's insane. But I did 18 shots tonight and the Pistons got a W. You guys can thank me later. You guys can thank me tomorrow. I'll take the game ball. I'll take the MVP chance. Without me doing these 18 shots, I don't think this would happen. I went out here. I powered through it. It wasn't pretty. This last one's tough. I'm trying to delay the time and buy myself some time to recoup and recover before I take it. And this chant is doing it. But, hey, this one goes to you fellas, man. To all the guys, girls, children who should not be watching this video, I appreciate it. You guys are the real MVPs, so thank you guys. Cheers. Shot 18. I promise you, you guys won't find another YouTuber who does that. So, whew, we got a lot to talk about right now before we end it. Whew. I appreciate everyone who came out, man. Seriously, I do. You guys pretty much came in from the beginning and did not leave, so 18 shots is a lot. That's crazy. But Pistons went out, ended the 5-game losing streak, man. Absolutely needed this win. So it's good for them to finally get something positive to happen with this team. They played well from the get-go. They played good defensively in the fourth quarter when it mattered the most. They went out there and they closed the game. Offensively, they played great from the start. Improved defensively as the game went on. Dwayne Casey, I cannot say anything bad about you today. You get a pass from me, man. Get a pass from me. Yeah, Don Burr, I'm not expecting to win tomorrow. But 18 shots, I'm considering a W tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see. But it's good to get a win now. This was a must-win game, especially playing a Bucks team that I still think is the best team in the Eastern Conference. I know Boston has the best record, but Milwaukee is just the most dominant team in the East. Possibly the NBA, maybe behind the Lakers right now. We'll see. Milwaukee's a tough matchup for us, especially if we're starting Langston Galloway to 3. We're going to be in trouble tomorrow. I'm not expecting the Pistons to win. That's why this game was so important for them. I don't know. We'll see. I feel pretty good right now. I'm not going to lie. I appreciate all the MVP chants. I really do. You guys are the best, man. I appreciate it. Pistons needed this one in the worst possible way. Blake played good. Bruce Brown played amazing. He shut down Trae Young, played great offensively. He hit some threes today. Bruce Brown, the guy who can't shoot, hit some threes today. We need Bruce Brown to develop that in his game. That's his next step, is to be more consistent. He shot 6 for 7 tonight, 14 points, 7 assists, 4 boards. We needed that from Bruce today. He stepped up. This is the point guard Bruce we need right now. He played aggressive. He took what the defense gave him, and he capitalized on it. Trae Young had 9 points today. Trae Young had 9 points today. That's defense. Say what you want about Bruce Brown. He can't shoot. He can't score. All that mumbo jumbo. Defense helps you win. And when Blake and Drake played, Drake had 20-something. Blake was pretty close to 20-something. That's what you look for from your star players. So that's what makes people like Bruce Brown a complimentary player. Bruce Brown's probably never going to be an all-star in this league, but you need players defensively who can step up like that. Christian Wood played great both sides of the ball today. Play him more than Thon. Thon, for the most part, played good today. Langston stayed hot. Luke had a quiet game today, but he still played good. Derrick Rose is Derrick Rose. We probably kept him in a minute restriction. He didn't play a whole lot. We'll probably send him for tomorrow. Don Burr, there's a reason I didn't do this game tomorrow. There is a reason I did this game today. I would be dead tomorrow. I would absolutely be dead tomorrow. I'd probably have to buy 2/5 tomorrow. There's a reason I planned it for today. I did not expect the Pistons to do so well today. We'll see. Matt Stafford approved. I appreciate that. That's probably the highest compliment I've ever gotten before in my life. So thank you for that one. I'm glad I got Matthew Stafford's approval. I'd still love to see Matthew Stafford take 18 shots. I don't think he could do it. I will go toe-to-toe with Stafford on a shot count. We'll see. That would be awesome. Definitely would be awesome. 18 shots is a lot. Don't know if you guys are big drinkers out there. That's a lot of shots. D-Rose was D-Rose today, man. I have the Packers winning that one. I really do. I think, here's the thing. I know it's off topic, and that's a good question. I'm not a Packers fan. I hate the Packers. I like Brett Favre. I can't stand Aaron Rodgers. I hate the Packers. But I have the Packers winning against the 49ers. And the only reason I don't believe in the 49ers. I really don't. You know, they played one good team in Seattle, and Seattle won. So I have to see how they're going to do against Green Bay, but I don't think they can hang with Green Bay. I really don't. We'll see. It should be a good game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I'm going with Green Bay. And it's probably going to be the game of the week. That's going to be the must-see game. And you know what? I can't say I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I can't wait to watch that game. It's going to be a great game. Your comment didn't show? I have no idea, my man. Well, there's a lot of shots in the fifth. I can tell you that much. Again, it wasn't like I did a big shot glass. I mean, this thing's I don't know how many ounces are in it. 18 shots is 18 shots. I'm feeling pretty good right now. And after I end this, I'm going to hop on the Xbox. I'm going to have Call of Duty. I'm going to go with my friends and we're going to talk some trash. As what everyone does after they take 18 shots. They hop on Call of Duty and talk trash. If you don't, you're not American. And if you're not American, hey, you're still rocking with Detroit Drew, so you're American in emotional form. 18 shots is brutal, man. And I powered through it like a champ. I took him on the chin. I have a WWE belt somewhere. I don't know if it's in my closet or where it's at. But I feel like raising it after 18 shots. Next year should be next year. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the Lions' record should be next year. I'm gonna have to see what they do in the draft and who they add, but the Lions are so bad. The thing gets away about the Pistons, man, is it takes a lot of time to become healthy. As for Blake Griffin, after a meniscus, I believe that was the only thing he had done with his knee, and then he hurt his hamstring and all that stuff, so it's going to take some time for Blake to come back. He looked good today. We'll have to see this. It's going to take some time. The thing that we're forgetting is we don't have a true starting point guard. Derrick Rose is really the only point guard we have. Who is my favorite Piston player of all time? It's either Big Ben or Chauncey Billups. It's probably a mix-up between those two, man. For $4, dang. I might have to cop a ticket for that if they're for $4. Blake played great today. Blake looked amazing today. He got off to a slow start. You know, he didn't look good right off the rip. But, it's in Washington? Well, I'm not going to that then. But Blake looked great today. Finally, we had some good news with Blake. You know, we were talking last game, Blake didn't look healthy. Today, he still didn't look 100% healthy, and he's probably not. But he stepped up when it mattered, and he played today. I think they played him a little bit too long today, in my personal opinion. they should put my face on a Jack Daniels road sign. Hey, if Jack Daniels wants to pair up with Detroit Drew, I'm down for it. I could use the money. Their best win streak this season, I'd probably say 6 or 7 games in a row. I don't think the Pistons are that good where they're going to go on a major run. I think they're going to go on a run good enough to get them at 500, which right now would be, counting today, would be 6 wins in a row. So I don't think the Pistons are a great team. They have a lot of good pieces and they have a lot of good talent, but I only had them as the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, which is nothing to brag about. You know, that's right around the middle of the pack, maybe below the middle of the pack. My prediction going into this season was the 6th seed and making the playoff matchup competitive. Nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy with this team. They're not going to win the NBA championship or anything like that, but they should be competitive. Where are these Trojan? What did I miss? I gotta pull this up. Where are these condoms coming from? What did I miss? What? Did I read that right? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I have no idea what you're talking about, James. What are you talking about, my man? Look, this team is not good enough to win the NBA championship. I'm going to be real with you guys. This team's not winning an NBA championship. And you never want to say never, quote unquote, Justin Bieber. But this team's not good enough to win it. We're not going to beat Milwaukee in the playoffs. We probably won't beat Boston in the playoffs. Although I've been wanting to see us play Boston in the playoffs for a long time, because I think we match up pretty well with Boston, even when they had Kyrie. That would be an entertaining series. I don't think we'd beat Philly. I think we'd make it competitive, but I don't think we'd beat Philly in the playoffs. So I don't think this team can win the NBA championship. Not at all. It's really going to depend on who we play, in the playoffs, on how many games we're going to win. I really don't think that there's, like I said, Milwaukee's really the only team I fear across the board. They got matchups that just kill us. Brooke Lopez, Robin Lopez, they both hate the Pistons for some reason. They both go off against the Pistons every time they play them. Giannis, there's a reason they call him the Greek Freak. He's just a freak of nature. He's unbelievable, man. He's slowly becoming a player that you have to consider a player that is one of the best in the league. Giannis is going to be an all-time great. I've never seen a player quite like Giannis before. He's virtually unstoppable. If he can ever develop just shooting 35% from the three-point line, he's going to be unstoppable. And he's becoming very, very good at shooting threes this year. Very good. Nothing that's going to break the records like Steph Curry or anything like that. But Giannis is just, there's a reason they call him the Greek Freak. I don't want to play Milwaukee. Milwaukee scares me. We'll get swept by Milwaukee. It won't be close. Anything like that. But outside of that, we can be competitive with anybody. Like I said, we're not going to beat Boston. We're not going to beat Philly. I don't know if we'd beat Indiana when they get Victor Oladipo back. But at least we can make it competitive. And that's why this is important. This season is very important for the Detroit Pistons. Because if you're out of the playoff race, you have to blow it up. Okay? But if you're in the playoff race, here's the important thing. You have a lot of money coming off the books. You can invest in free agency, which there's not a ton of great free agents out there that's going to make a difference for you. Or you can make a trade. You can give up a little bit more. So, you know how we're hesitant about trading first-round draft picks? we can go ahead and gamble a little bit more. Go out there and trade for another star to pair up with Blake Griffin, and Derrick Rose, I guess, who are really the only person or people out there on the roster who are going to be here next year. Andre's still at question. We'll have to re-sign Andre. But if Andre walks, you can be a little bit more aggressive in trading for people or paying a little bit more aggressive in paying free agents next season. If you're really serious about competing, which I don't know about Tom Gores, man. Tom Gores is like me. You know how I took 18 shots tonight? Tom Gores took 18 shots tonight for no reason. For no reason. That's just who Tom Gores is. So, he's unpredictable. He doesn't want Andre to leave. He's not going to openly trade Blake Griffin. Tom Gores wants those two people here because he thinks that's who draw people in. He's not going to trade Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose is going to draw people in. That's who Tom Gores is. Tom Gores wants the money. So, I don't know. The future for this team is really out there up in the air. I can't tell you what the Pistons are going to do and what they're not going to do. It just, at the end of the day, they're going to have to perform or blow it up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is why this season is so important. I thought they'd be the 6th seed, which is a big improvement. You look at, was it the first or second year under Sam Vignetti that we made the playoffs? I don't remember. Either way, after we were the 8th seed, we got swept by Cleveland. Everyone had us bumping up into the top tier of the East because they all compared us to Boston. Boston was the 8th seed. I don't remember who they played. But after they lost that series, they got bumped up, and Boston has never looked back. After that, Boston has improved, and Boston has gotten better. They compared us with Stan Van Gundy to the Boston team and making that jump, and we never did. Under Stan Van Gundy, we fell underneath the pressure, and the only reason we got Blake Griffin was Stan Van Gundy was trying to keep his job. And Dwayne Casey inherited that team, which we're still paying for Josh Smith. Let that sink in. We're still paying for Josh Smith. That's ridiculous. So I mean, at the end of the day, we're in a weird position. We're still in a weird position. Right now, we're still in a semi-rebuild, but at the same time, we're competitive. We're trying to be competitive. This is not the greatest team to ever touch the court. It's not the greatest team to ever touch in Pistons history. This team still has a lot of work to be done, but the assets are there for the future. So we'll see where this team's going to go. It's very, very interesting. I don't know what the future entails for this team, to be honest with you. You know, all of the off season was hyping this team up. All of the videos that I did was hyping this team up because all the reports were positive. All the players were talking positive about this team. We're just gonna have to see it. You know, it's still very early in the season. Like I said earlier in the stream, we play in the Eastern Conference. That's a huge advantage for us. We'll see. What pieces are missing? What? I still think we're short at the small forward position. I think Tony Snell is really the only true small forward that we have, which it's not bad for starting. It's not bad for bench. Tony Snell is a great player for us. I'm glad we got Tony. I'm glad, but he is really only the small forward that we have on this roster that's worth anything. I appreciate you, Dr. Fu, for coming out, man. You were here at the beginning of the stream. You were here at the end. I appreciate you. I think we need to add more wing depth. We need more two-way players. We need more defenders out there because our defense is still pretty bad. At the end of the day, we still need a point guard. You know, and whether that's bringing up Jordan Bone or Reggie being healthy, Derrick Rose is really the only true point guard we have on this team that actually knows how to play point guard. Bruce, I think, is transitioning into a point guard, but he doesn't have a whole lot of experience at it. He's still learning how to play because most of his career he's been a shooting guard. So we're going to see how Bruce develops. And that's the key word, is develop. Bruce is a building block for his future. I said it earlier. I think Bruce and Luke might be our future 1 and 2. Luke can play point. Not the greatest at it, but he can. Development is key to this team. So right now we got Blake, we got Dre, we got D-Rose. That's really the big three. We got people like Luke Kennard, Bruce Brown, Sekou. That's really I don't want to say small three, but that's the big three to our future, man. We got to see how they're going to develop. We got a good mix of veterans, of young talent. It's just about combining it, mixing it together, see how they're going to perform together. We'll see what the future entails. But I'm going to go ahead and hop on Call of Duty with my friends. So I appreciate everyone who rocked with me from beginning to end. Be here tomorrow for Above the Rim, 1 p.m. tomorrow. I know there's some college football going on, but we got to talk some hoops, man. We got to talk some Detroit Pistons basketball. We're going to talk NBA in general. I know we're gonna talk Dallas Mavericks. We're gonna talk Luka. We're gonna talk the Battle of LA. We're gonna talk Clippers. We're gonna talk Clippers. We're gonna talk Detroit Pistons. We're gonna have some of you people come on the show and talk to us. Last week we did not have time because the MSU versus Michigan State game was on, so we wanted to give you guys time to watch it. But tomorrow, I almost said today, we're gonna give you time to ask us some questions. So whether you want to ask Detroit Drew some questions, whether you want to ask Nomus J, who's in the chat still, some questions, whether you want to ask JMO some questions, some Big Tate some questions, some CK3 Sports, or whoever the special guest joining us is going to be, some questions, or if you just want to open up to everybody on the panel some questions, go ahead, man. So get those questions ready for us. We're going to be ready for you. So have those ready for us tomorrow. Like I said, Instagram, Twitter, DSA members in the description. Saturday, like I said, we got Above the Rim. Sunday, DSA has got you covered for the pregame and postgame of the Detroit Lions tomorrow. No, it's Sunday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Above the Rim. Sunday, we got you covered for postgame and pregame of the Detroit Lions versus Washington Redskins. Lions should win that game. At the same time, they should lose it, if that makes sense to you guys. We'll talk about that more Sunday. But without further ado, thank you guys again for joining me. 18 shots strong through the night. I power through it. I am feeling it. I am stuttering. I am slurring my words. I'm going to go eat some more pizza. I'm going to try to sober up, hop on Call of Duty, and get some kill streaks. So, thank you guys again for joining me. I appreciate it. Check out the description. And without further ado, I'm going to hit you guys with the intro. And then I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night, afternoon, 1 p.m. for Above the Rim. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. And if I could screw up and hit this intro, I would. Peace out, guys.
Are you ready?